Hello, this is Starshot here to welcome you back to my Let's Play of Batman Arkham Asylum. We last left off beating Poison Ivy, and now Joker has apparently finished all his preparations, so now we have to deal with his craziness and try and fight him. But I figured I would go around and try and do some work around collecting some of these secrets and riddles and all that the Riddler has kindly left us to deal with. We are getting pretty close to the end game here, but we still got a few more things to do and take care of, so and I'm sure I should be able to at least get most of it done, but there might, I think there's a few more things to do with the Joker, and then after that there's more stuff we can do to search around, but we should be in a good spot where we can pretty much find all the riddles. So let's go ahead and get started. So I guess first I should figure out what the riddle in here is. See, my challenges appear to those with the correct position in life. So that's pretty much just me finding one of those question marks that is kind of hidden. You can't really see it that well, but I'm guessing it should be somewhere around here, maybe. Or if not around here, then somewhere close by, I would think. Okay, there doesn't really seem to be much around here, at least. Yeah, as far as I can tell, there don't seem to be any secrets or anything around here. So I guess I should go ahead and at least take a look around here on this area. Because there was actually, I think, one or two things left in the botanical gardens. Yeah, I wasn't able to get to. Because I thought I would be getting close to them when I was going to Ivy, but I guess not. And then there was a little area up here I tried to access, but couldn't because I kept getting shot at. There we go. So I think there might be a map in here, though. Or there's at least a Riddler trophy. I guess that's not important there. Oh, we found an interview tape, actually.
Take patient interview 20. Joker is more interesting than I originally believed. When Project Titan is operational, I believe Joker will be the perfect test subject. Good afternoon. Today I thought I'd skip back to our previous conversations about your family.
Of course. I was born in a small fishing village. I always wanted to join the circus, but my father wouldn't really let me.
I don't believe you.
My father was a cop. 1 week from retirement when a mob...
I've seen the movie. What are you scared of?
Scared?
Yes, scared. There's obviously something. Something that made you what you are.
What if I'm too scared to remember? It hurts too much.
Then I can help you.
I still kind of question the whole why the doctor thought that Project Titan, as she called it, using the venom stuff from Bane would apparently be good to treat psychotic people. Never really quite sure how that happened, or how she somehow got that idea in her head, but oh well. It feels like one of those plot holes or things that writers sort of just put in because, nothing else apparently they could make work at the time. I do like, with how many shows, cartoons, movies, video games, and stories, and I've read and played and so forth, you kind of see a pattern here and there kind of form, and you can really notice sometimes when the writer pretty much had to just like, oh, and this happened. Because that's what they kind of needed to happen. They just couldn't write it any other way. which, you know, I can understand if you don't really, if it's like you just can't come up with anything better, or that's sort of just how it turned out because that makes it more exciting or more dramatic, but uh, sometimes it does feel a bit too forced. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example of that now. I guess that would probably be like in some of the DC hero shows lately. They kind of have, they try to make it as dramatic as possible. And lately, with some of the newest seasons, they keep making it so that the heroes are kind of at their lowest point possible. Like, you know, they pretty much try to keep going down and down and down, keep making things worse and worse, and you know, it just gets to a point where it's kind of like, can't we do something else? Or it's kind of like, it sort of feels like the, you know, the bad guy or the final boss or whoever the main antagonist is right now is, I don't really care for for the interruptions he comes in with sometimes. Where, you know, so like, it's kind of like, okay, they've won, but then all of a sudden the, you know, bad guy is kind of like, haha, you should have checked this first, and that was kind of it. Oh, there's actually I think, here we go. There we go. So we got the rat catcher bio here. Whoever this is, once employed as an actual rat catcher, Otis Finnegan soon started using his natural gift and affinity with an ability to control rats to stage a variety of crimes. Yeah, that is pretty weird. I'm not really sure I would resort to crime if I had the ability to control rats. Would it, one, make your job as a rat cat easier, and two, couldn't you potentially just use the rats and train them to be in a circus? I figured you could get quite a bit of money for that. I'm sure, you know, or showbiz or something. Oh, I just came out the same way I came in, I guess. I thought I was going the right way, or a different way, I guess, but I guess not. But yeah, so at least I feel like it's either become too obvious or that they feel like they have to keep, you know, drumming up the dramatic stuff to the point where it's kind of, we sort of know what's going to happen, even though, because you kind of stated it in the beginning and you can't seem to find another way around it, or you have too many other avenues you can take to try and just do what you want. But it looks like we're now back in this place, in the abandoned chamber, which apparently still has quite a few secrets for us to get, and I was hoping I would maybe find another path that would kind of lead me to where I need to go, but I guess I need to look a bit harder and see if I can find it or not.
I did a little time for a riddle.
So that, like, the question kind of is if I can jump up around here, or if there's a place I need to go to get up there. Because I was having trouble finding this spot before. Okay.
This falling apart. It's not safe to use the grapple. I need to climb up.
Alright. I thought it would just wouldn't let me do it, but instead we get that little commentary. So the question is, how the heck do I get up here? Like, we have this launcher thing I can use, but I first have to find a point where I can kind of get up to that area. Come on. What the? Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I was hoping I could jump up to that ledge and start kind of shimmying my way over. But I guess not. But yeah, so you sort of see the hand of the writer kind of involved every now and then, and it's a bit disappointing when it happens. Or it's kind of like they've just run out of stories to tell, and so they should maybe try moving on or doing something else. Okay, so I'm finally up here now. So I should hopefully be able to do a bit more. And with some of those secrets or riddles I wasn't able to get to before. So I got the trophy there. Apparently there's one over here. Oh, okay, I see it's a wall, but can't really do it from here. Here we go. Now I just need to take it down here. Yeah, I really do miss, like, in the newer Batmans, you can actually use the claw to pick these trophies, so I don't have to actually go to where they are. I can just grab them. So, but that's just one of those things you kind of miss when you replay some of the older games that have new stuff they've added or inputted to make it a bit less frustrating to deal with sometimes. So it looks like, I think there's an area I can climb to, which should lead me to another riddle or secret here. There we go. Oh, here we go. Another Arkham Chronicle.
Spring was a turning point, a new beginning, a glorious realization of my true destiny. My family's killer perished in an unfortunate accident. These animals cannot be cured. Like dogs, they only respond to discipline. And if that fails, then I was afraid that these accidents would have to continue.
Well, that's definitely dark, isn't it? But at least we can now see why he apparently resorted to that, apparently. So, but now I just need to find my way to the next riddle here, which is the last one here. But yeah, so, like, I guess I'm pretty sure I would be pretty pissed off at my family's killer, especially if he just continued killing and there was no form of redemption. Because there really isn't much you can do with some people who kind of, that's just how they are now. I'm trying to think, where would that last secret be now? Or what the last one is, I guess.
This challenge can only be seen by those with a different view on life.
So that's another one where I have to be at a certain spot. And then supposedly there's another chronicle. So there's either a chronicle or a different point of view in this area here left. So, oh yeah, there it is. Of course I need to find my way back first. If I can or not. Come on. Can I jump to it or not? I don't think I can, so I have to find my way back over here again. Or let's see if maybe I can use the line here, maybe, to try and find my way over. The line launcher, I guess it's called. No, it doesn't look like it, so I'll just have to try and find my way over again. Which isn't too hard now that I know what to do, but still, it's just kind of the little bit of tedious busy work sometimes you deal with when you try to do 100% completing of a game. What? Oh, okay, I don't... Hey, I'm trying to... There we go. I don't get why it was trying to do that for me just now. See, try to line this up just right. There we go. So that's all the riddles in here. So now I just need to go to this spot over here to the Titan production facility. And then that'll be it for the botanical. Okay, so I found my way out of there. So just need to keep going this way, and I should find myself at the botanical, or at the Titan production factory, it's called. I guess I don't really need this, because if I remember, it was just behind a wall I couldn't access. Or it was a trophy that was behind a wall. So I just have to go through the door here, line launch, and then look over here where the wall is, and use my new powerful claw to take it down. Oh, it's okay. It was actually the last chronicle. I sort of forgot there, but oh well. Oh, almost fell there.
I took a walk around my island. I passed by the penitentiary and felt nauseous at the thought of the filth it contained. I looked out over the Gotham Bay, and in the distance I saw lights. No doubt boats bringing more filthy degenerates to my city. I swore again to protect her from this darkness.
Great. It sounds like he's getting even worse now. Well, hopefully he doesn't get... Come on. Oh, there we go. Like, I kind of keep having to make sure that the stuff here kind of looks just right so that it actually works. Well, yeah, so that's all the riddles here in the botanical gardens to take care of. So now with that out of the way, we can move on to the next area. We can either check out the mansion, pick up a few things there. Looks like this is the sewer system. So there is quite a few things that we kind of missed or overlooked or so forth that are definitely showing up thanks to all the maps we've collected over the course of the game here. And pretty much nothing of it is blocked, like even with some of the changes or things we kind of dealt with the whole poison ivy changing the island and all that. You can pretty much collect everything, you know, without missing anything. So they were pretty good about that. Like it's like there have been some games I've played where, you know, you try to get to everything, but like some things are behind the game, like you can't get to that place anymore, you can't collect that thing anymore. It was always frustrating, like, because you never knew there was that point where you were blocked off and you couldn't do anything about it. And I guess it was better if I just jumped up here and flew down. But yeah, sadly you do, like, there's no like teleport or warp function. You just have to kind of find your way out. Oop. Okay, went the wrong way. My mistake. Not always the easiest to know where you're going unless you keep checking the map sometimes. And even then, the issue is it at least shows you right where you are, but then you kind of have to, you know, hit the button again to get out, and then hit the button one more time to finally see yourself. Okay, I don't. I guess I found it weird. Ended up there, but oh well. Pretty much, there really is. Like, I guess the other way we came out was just a faster way because hey, they had apparently blocked this off here and just couldn't remove it after we defeated her, which I found kind of weird. But oh well. But that's about all the time we have for today, so hope to see you next time as we continue our journey through collecting riddles. So until next time, have fun gaming.